Nearly 5 years ago, this sleepy Cuban farm town erupted in protest over chronic shortages of food and medicine and lengthy power outages. The demonstrations here in San Antonio de los Banos triggered a wave of protests across the country that shook the communist government. Police clashed with the protesters, leading to the arrest of more than 1,500 people at the time, and human rights monitors say about 800 remain behind bars. That crackdown has had a chilling effect on Cubans, even as the country faces the same mounting problems, with shortages made worse by a U.S.-imposed oil blockade and sanctions. Brian Jimenez says he was in San Antonio de los Banos during the 2021 protests.
At
first, they weren't beating people up. The police were stopping people, but they weren't hitting them. Then some cars arrived with guys in berets, and they roughed up the people. I can assure you that people aren't going to protest in the streets because they're afraid.
Jimenez is one of several people Reuters interviewed that remember the brutality of the government crackdown, a testament to the enduring power of Cuba's security apparatus. Reuters could not verify his account of police beatings, though other demonstrators and human rights groups reported similar accounts of abuse. The Cuban government did not reply to a request for comment or respond to questions about how many July 11th prisoners it still holds. Residents Reuters interviewed expressed a range of opinions, from sympathy toward the Cuban government in the face of U.S. antagonism to openly criticizing the communist government for failing to produce prosperity.
The justification is the U.S. government's sanctions against Cuba, but from a certain point of view, I don't think that's the case.
That's San Antonio de los Banos resident Robert Perez. He says that despite the U.S. imposing a near total oil blockade on Cuba, the Cuban government, quote, is responsible for finding solutions to provide services and products to its people. In the Havana neighborhood of La Guinera, another flashpoint community of the 2021 protests, resident Adalberto Castro turned his ire to Washington.
We've been dealing with this mess for 66 years, brother. If we don't reach an understanding, it's going to be very difficult for things to improve on either side. If they don't ease up on us over there, and we don't ease up here, because I think both sides have responsibility. There has to be consensus, because they have to take some of the pressure off us, because we're really suffocating here.
The U.S. imposed sanctions on Cuba long before July 11, 2021, largely with the intent to pressure and destabilize the communist government. But the U.S. has tightened the screws this year after it captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, Cuba's most important ally, and imposed a